Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for a minute, so let me just get this out of the way. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 2023. It is a privilege to be in the land of the living. I thank you, Lord, and I pray that this year draws you closer to the Lord. I have been renovating, decorating and stuff like that over the past year, and I've accumulated quite a lot of stuff from Amazon. So I'm like, why not show the girls? Why not show you guys these steals? So I have been contemplating to get this video out there. I just wanted to get some new equipment and gears. I will be investing in a camera, guys, so that is one of my goals for 2023, and some bomb ass lighting. We finna be up this year, so that is actually on my playlist and one of my goals. So now I think I will start with my kitchen area, even though I think the living room would have more Amazon items. My kitchen area is not fully completed, however I think I should start with my kitchen area since that's more organized and I would have to do too much. So we're gonna call this Amazon Kitchen Finds. I did decide to switch up locations. I'm currently in the kitchen and we're gonna do this in an orderly fashion. We're gonna start with Decor, since I have that right behind me there. For this one I'm just gonna do this in a vlog fashion because I don't want to mess up my whole settings that I have going on there. I'm gonna start off with the book. I know you guys have seen this book somewhere or the other, and I got this for three main reasons: aesthetic. No other reason I did not get this book for. It matched the black with the gray, matches the stainless steel and gray. Moving on, we have these olive leaves. They're actually fake. Well, you can tell that. But yeah, they have these nice olives on them, and they just add some sort of greenery to this particular area here. Hope you guys can see that. And I placed them in a pot. I had to glue this pot down because I was expecting to get a bigger like placemat in this, but it was actually smaller. So yeah, we had to improvise. But this is exactly what the pot looks like. It has these kind of TBC right around the rim, and as you can see, the design on it is really pretty, guys. And the next item would be these pepper shakers. It's actually salt and pepper grinders, sorry, not shakers. So you actually just get the salt in there, press the button, and that's usually how it works. To be very honest with you guys, I do not use these are not actually functional. Well, they can be used, but I personally do not use them. I have them here wholly and solely for aesthetics. This is what the entire setup looks like. I will be trying to get like a actual cooking book for that area there, but I really am proud of this little setup so far, guys. So let's move on. So next up, I have these tulips, I believe they're called. Now, for artificial flowers, these smell really great, guys, and this is not even me exaggerating. They light up the room. However, I would say that they do not hold the scent, or at least they don't hold it for too long. I've had this for approximately 2 months now, and to me, I have to inhale a little harder to get the scent, so I can safely say it tends to lose some of the scent. You guys can see they almost even look real. They feel real. Even the stems feel real, as you guys can see there. They come in a set of 20. I believe I have 18 here. I initially wanted to place this in my bathroom area, however that didn't go as planned, so its new home for me is on top of my refrigerator, which gives a refreshing scent to the kitchen area and makes it look a little more put together. So since we're on the artificial plants, the next type that I have is this little potted plant. As you guys can see, it's not as green as I thought it would have been, but it does add that sort of greenery to the kitchen area. They did come in a set of 3, I believe, and I've placed this, you know, strategically around different areas in the home. And this specific one I have placed on my center table, or the dining table I should say, as a centerpiece. It does not feel as, it actually feels artificial, but it does not look that artificial. And once it doesn't look that way, we can rock with it. And for the price, they were very, you know, affordable. So this was my best buy, but it serves the purpose. That's all I have for the decor aspect. I would like to move on to the storage, or stuff that I use to organize or help to organize, you know, different stuff in my kitchen area. We are going to start off with this 2-tier tray that we have right here. You guys can see that. This is what it looks like. So to the bottom I have placed like onions and garlic and stuff like that. This is what it looks like. So you can hang your stuff onto these hooks. As you can see there, it's very sturdy, guys. And this 2-tier rack is very multi-functional because I have one also underneath my sink area that you can put your bleach and, you know, organize that area, your bleach, your soap powder, your soap wash and stuff like that. You can place them in these racks and place them underneath your sink. You can also use them in your bathroom area, so they are very, very functional when it comes to organizing stuff around the home. Next up, we have these bamboo glass jars. This is exactly what it looks like. It has the bamboo or wooden cover, as you guys can see, and it's fully glass. It does come with the label as well. They come in a set of 12, I believe, and if I'm correct, I believe these are about 12 ounces, so they really do hold quite a lot of spices. I place all my different spices like black pepper, 5-spice cubes, curries, aji, you know, all sorts of spices in these jars, and it just allows you to have your stuff well organized. So it builds the momentum. You actually want to come into the kitchen area and cook. But I must say though, be careful when holding them with like wet hands or stuff like that, because I have noticed that the one that I use the most, which is my salt container, I need to refill this. Yeah, it's getting kind of molded, as you guys can see, so you will need to be careful with that. But this is a great buy, guys. If you need to pump your kitchen area, your space, organize it, get these. Speaking of jars, guys, I just remember that I also got them to place, or I actually got one to place like my rice in, but I definitely will be getting more in this size, so I can place like stuff like sugar, flour, and, you know, bulk items like those. This is very sturdy, guys, for it being glass. And if I did not mention, they do seal off pretty tight, so air, water, and stuff will not get into there. These also come with that seal, as you guys can see, so it's very much airtight, so you can place stuff in here and it won't get cold or stuff like that, which is another plus for me. This holds quite a lot of, you know, rice in here, so I will definitely be getting more of these because I want everything to, you know, match up very nice. I cannot remember the size of this, but guys, I'll be leaving links to each and every item that you have seen in this video in the description down below, so you can go and check that out. So sticking with the storage, next we have this kind of storage dispenser. You can place your stuff in here, whether it be cereals or, you know, your different peas and stuff. You place them in here. I believe you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 areas to place them in, and it's actually rotatable, so you can rotate it to the angle you need. Press this button right here and it lets out the amount that you need, and you take it out of this tray. So I originally had peas in here. I'll include the clips for you guys, but I am thinking to fill it up with different types of cereal. But disclaimer though, you cannot use, you know, channel the peas. You cannot place them in here because the opening is not huge enough, so it cannot allow the peas to pass through, you know, freely. This is a really great buy if you're looking to save, you know, space in your pantry or your cabinets, because you can literally place all your beans, cereals into this one setup. So if you guys hear like a sizzling sound in the background, I'm actually cooking while I'm recording. So yeah, I'm gonna run through this really quickly. This is like a thick rubberized mat. As you can see, there is grips underneath there. And what this is used for, you place this on top of your countertop, and then once you're cooking, you can just remove that and rest it right onto the mat, the rubberized mat, instead of placing it directly on your countertop. So you'll be protecting your tiles or your granites and stuff like that. So this here is very necessary, guys. Next up, we have this over sink drying rack, and it's exactly what it says and does exactly as I mentioned. You actually place this over your sink and you place your clean wares onto them so they can dry off. I really do like this because it keeps my sink area very clean instead of having those bulky setup that you usually use to drain the wares. You can simply place them on these. Once they're all drained, put them up and you just fold this neatly and place it into your drawer. So I really do like how convenient this is. It's easy to clean. It's actually stainless steel, so you do not need to worry about it rusting and stuff like that. So get you one of these. I can tell this video is already extremely long, so I'm gonna leave my bigger appliances like the blenders and stuff like that for another video, because I have 1, 2, 3 items that I really want to show you guys. I have some stainless steel contact paper. I actually purchased this to put on my refrigerator. I originally have a white refrigerator and it's kind of rusted, and stuff like that, and I wanted to upgrade to the French door, so I can have that whole stainless steel silver, black and silver, to match with my entire kitchen. But that did not happen, at least not this year. It did not. So I decided to work with what I have. So let me show you guys exactly what I did to achieve this here. So it's pretty simple, guys. You would just need to remove the paper that is to the back of this contact paper, and then you just make sure you line it up very neatly, and you use like a form of spatula so you do not have bubbles, air bubbles and stuff like that. It's almost like a wallpaper, but you're placing it onto your refrigerator, and it's stainless steel, so it's more of like a aluminum kind of foil material rather than just being paper. But I really like the look that my refrigerator has now. I actually spray painted the sides and the middle and the rims and stuff like that. So that just goes to show you guys can definitely work with what you have until you get what you want. Next up, we have this sponge and soap liquid holder for your kitchen sink area. As you guys can see, it's stainless steel and black. Well, it's not necessarily black, it's more like of a gray color. I hope you guys can see that. But yeah, I really do love this, guys. I wanted something that I can place my sponge into and just hide that away instead of just having it on showcase at the sink, because we wanted to maintain that clean aesthetic. So this hides away the yellows and all of that stuff. You just place that in here and you just pop this out, and here you place your soap liquid into this area here, and you lock that back in with one pump that lets out the soap liquid onto the sponge, and you can go about your jolly day. To the back here, you can also place your soap, an additional sponge and stuff like that. This is actually stainless steel, so you do not need to worry about it rusting or stuff like that. Your print goes over very quickly onto it, but that is an easy fix. You just wipe that up with your cloth and you're good to go. You can also place your plate cloths into here. Really advise you guys to get one of these. We have this lovely kettle here. As you guys can see, this is what it looks like. It's a matte red, and this is the heating plate. You usually just plug this up to your electricity port. And guys, when I tell you that this kettle heats up really quickly, I mean that, and it's boiling hot. If you just need some quick hot water, this is the plug, guys. And I love the aesthetic of it. It's giving black luxury. It's giving black luxury. Just look at this. I actually wished it was black and silver or black and stainless steel instead of the red, but This gets the job done, guys. This nozzle here prevents the hot water from spilling and stuff like that. It just pours flawlessly. This is definitely a must-have in your kitchen area. Indeed, this was a very packed video, but I know you saw something in there that you want. So I'll leave the links down below so you guys can go copy that. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it up for 2023, guys. And do not forget to keep God first place in every single thing you do. See you guys in my next one. Bye.